Will regulate in PH?
Thank you for that question.
Yes.
I just pulling legs. Actually, the research of Ms. Santos was commissioned by the foreign chambers of commerce in the world, like American Chamber, Canadian Chamber, Australia. They actually focus on the problems presenting the broadband in the Philippines. So they also model the open access to the US because according to them, why reinvent if there is a model that is already tested in the US? It's also worth to mention, like when, do you know that the biggest telco in New Zealand is not actually having a single copper or a tower? That is because of the open access system in New Zealand. So the open access will be regulated by the NTC, but remember that the NTC should employ a light-handed regulation so that only when there will be market failure that the NTC will intervene. So that's the mechanism that is going to be employed by the regulatory body.
Okay, thank you for that, sir. I hope it was enlightened you with that particular question. Next, we have also for Dr. Castro. Sir, first question from one of our students. Were the university student allowed to be enrolled in your TBI? And how this student managed their time and what support the university gave?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, when we end up our project with Bashir, so we started opening that for students. As I was telling you, we started because we have entrepreneur subject, it's a required subject. So all the research that is being done, has been presented, they are now entitled. We have one room which facilitates all those students who are interested to commercialize or to incubate, to learn more on how to go into business. So we do that. So we, like for instance, we have one project right now from our students that is the colony counter. So it so happened I'm also the advisor. So when we presented that, the usual conventional thing that they count, they have a counter machine, they count that thing. So for our students, just only using the Android with the algorithm, when they start shooting, taking the picture, automatically it will give us the count, the number of colony. So when we presented this for the proposal for the business incubation or commercialization, then it was granted. So right now, after graduation, they have already the funding for them to make this for a prototype, then look for a partner for them to sell because they could not sell it. They need a partner because they start up as a partner industry which they can commercialize and do the mass production. So we do allow, and that is also what we're going to discuss with your co-founder here of the Bytes to discuss that also system. So we will adapt that since we are in the same state university, then we can do that also. And that is the purpose of the TBI right now. Remember, I asked the challenge, what is your plan in the future? So as one of our speakers was telling us, instead of putting your capstone on the shelf, so why not do it this way? So that is what we do right now. We don't put our capstone in the shelf, but most of our proposals are more for commercialization. So we have those things. Thank you.
For the follow-up question, sir, how does the student manage their time?
For, not all the time, especially our students when they're supposed to be on the internship. Instead of the internship, they would spend time working on the incubator, the facilities, because we have our lab. So our lab, you can go there anytime, 24/7. So if you want to work at night, just register your name. Then anyway, we have the CCTV, everything is CCTV on the facilities, so you can work. So because instead of having your internship working in the company, you're doing your own project. Like for example, your capstone, you do work on those things as long as you're being guided by your advisor. We give that opportunity.
That's very nice. How about, sir, the support of the university? You mentioned earlier that you are giving them free access.
Yeah.
Does it mean including Wi-Fi?
Yeah, Wi-Fi. They're given the opportunity to use that Wi-Fi. Since DOST is paying our Wi-Fi, it's for free also.
And I hope it's faster than the one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, because we have a guaranteed 10 Mbps. So for this guy, so it's DOST is paying for the internet, so we do it for free.
It's something that we can
Because they're being housed on the third floor, so hindi na maabot sa mga yung
That's very, very nice. Sir, I think that is something that we can reach one of you. We do. That's very good news. Can you please give your mind? There is already. Very good news. Okay, another question, Dr. Castro. Yes, sir. If it is okay, can you please share in the university your experience? Can you share the university's experience how your TPI became sustainable? Very good question.
So I'm supposed to have my slides and discussing. Since the main objective of the startup right now is focus on our students, the new curriculum that we have right now, I started that as a first-year entrance student, we will already introduce about entrepreneurship. So when we start with the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, with all their projects, because we are modular right now, it's not the one that we're doing right now in my college is that it's a modular. Whether the teacher is around or not, students are now obliged to do the project. So that is how we introduce them for the startup, what you can do. So if you're given the task, the first module is that you will be given a problem, then it's a guided thing, spoon feeding. The next, you will be given a problem to end up by doing it yourself. Next problem, you will be asked a problem, you create an idea, you create your own, then finish that, submit that with a certain week. That's why when I did this, I adapted this to one of the university partner, which is the Florida State University, because they often invite me in their schools. That is where I got the idea. So now I am applying that in our university, starting this school year. Since these are the free tuition, free miscellaneous, but I dropped the section. Instead of having a 2 section, I just have 1 section in all. Because this is the first time that we're going to handle the K-12. So we have to learn at the first hand rather than to get more number of students and having a problem on how to study the environment. So that's why we are creating an ecosystem.